Hi, I'm Erik, and this is Adventures in Golf. And for this episode, I've traveled to the small Scottish town known as Lundin. I'm not here to play the famous seaside courses, Lundin Links or Leven Links. I'm actually here to tell the story of one of the oldest ladies' golf clubs in the world. It's called Lundin Ladies Golf Club, and it's that-a-way.
Welcome aboard.
Seven years ago, when we were discussing where to go for the very first episode of Adventures in Golf, there was only one answer: the birthplace of golf itself, the old course at St. Andrews in Scotland. Since then, I've been back to the motherland a few times to both play golf and capture content to share with those who are as obsessed with this game as you and me. With over 550 courses, many dating back 6 centuries, it's no surprise we're here again. This time to see a course that manages to distinguish itself from all the others, the Lundin Ladies Golf Club.
We are the only ladies' golf club which is what I'll call a total club. We have our own course, we employ our own greenkeepers, we have our own clubhouse. Most ladies' golf courses have an affiliation with a men's golf club and share the course, share the clubhouse. We don't, we run it entirely ourselves.
One of the oldest ladies' golf clubs in Scotland, the club dates back to 1891. Members are women only, but anyone can play. In fact, throughout its 130-year history, the club has removed many of the common barriers keeping people from getting into the sport.
We encourage children of any age to come. The ladies volunteer their time to train the kids, and I think there are a lot of women who are in golf with us but maybe wouldn't be comfortable in another club.
More on that later. But like all of Scotland, the Lundin Ladies highlights how much easier it is to just pick up a club and play golf here, a sentiment agreed with by the first person I'm meeting today.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah. What's up?
Nothing.
This is American professional golfer Beth Allen. Originally from California, Beth currently plays on the Ladies European Tour. And 12 years ago, she and her wife Claire, who was born and raised here, decided to move to Scotland full-time.
I was Player of the Year in 16, and then there's my first win on European Tour, and then I won in Abu Dhabi, and that's the other one.
As she shows us around her flat, we talk about what it's like to golf here versus back in the States.
I think, for the most part, I have way more of a club vibe here. Like, people kind of just show up and play with each other, as opposed to in the States, it's sort of like, I'll call my friend and you'll be here at this time, and you know, I'll meet you there. I'm not really interested in meeting anybody else. Like, you know what I'm saying? And whereas here, it's like, I can show up at my golf club and play with someone. And then I feel like golf here is much more of like a working class sort of game. You know, you can sort of join any golf club and it's not extortionate. I mean, there are a few exceptions, of course, but like Muirfield, for example, it's really hard to get into, but it's not expensive. So it's kind of attainable.
Because for me, when I'm like thinking about golf in America, right?
Yeah.
That's where I grew up.
Yeah.
The whole atmosphere of golf is sustainable over here.
Yeah.
Culturally, geographically, it's just a thing that works over here, and you must have tried to unpack that.
Yeah, I think that it's because it's so old. Like, it's always been here. It's where it was founded. I think Scots are proud that they live in the home of golf. It's like in their blood.
It's so interesting that it's like, it's just, there's the absence of even a symptom of a problem here, is what I'm noticing, right? Like, there's clubs, there's courses, people play, it's not expensive, and beyond that, we're here to tell this story about the Lundin Ladies. You haven't been up there, though.
No,
Why
I know.
not?
I don't know.
I feel like you need to come up there and see it.
I will, certainly.
Do you want to come tomorrow?
Kind of, yeah.
I think you should. Are you free tomorrow?
Yeah, I am. And then St. Andrews is really cool too, and it kind of touches on the whole club vibe because there's all these courses in St. Andrews, obviously like the old, the new, Jubilee and stuff, but there's like the women's club that plays Himalayas and they just putt.
Right.
Like they could be one of like the oldest women's golf club there is.
Oh, I
but
forgot about
yeah,
that.
they're
So
the best.
at the old course,
Yeah.
within the old course, there's a putting course.
Yeah.
That has 18 holes. That's was originated by a women's golf club.
Yeah.
I forgot about that.
Yeah.
I'm not due at the Lundin Ladies until later this afternoon, and now that Beth reminded me about the St. Andrews Ladies Putting Club, I have to go check it out for this story.
Each hole is to be played once only. No playoff holes. If you have not reached the hole by your 7th stroke, pick your ball up and move on.
Leading up to the mid-1860s, the putting course was originally created by and for the caddies to pass the time while waiting for a bag.
Got a pretty good round going.
Over time, the course also became popular for ladies waiting for their father's or brother's round to finish. It wasn't until a miniature links course was laid out by none other than old Tom Morris in 1867 that the ladies had a place for themselves. And the St. Andrews Ladies Putting Club was formed exclusively for women. Nowadays, the course is generally referred to as the Himalayas due to the course's peaks and troughs. And it's considered to be the first mini golf course ever made.
What's the word you're going to say when you're doing it? Easy. Nice and easy. Beauty.
So today's a special day at the Lundin Ladies Golf Club?
Well, tonight is junior evening, so the sun's come out and the rain's stopped, so it's all looking good.
So it's a nice gentle swing, easy.
I finally made it to the Lundin Ladies Golf Club, albeit not to play golf just yet.
Everything is fair game in golf equipment, right?
I was invited to check out the junior program that the club offers once a week during the summer, something the members of the club are all very passionate about.
We give them a membership, which is, I don't even remember what the current price is, maybe it's £20. You could hardly buy a good bottle of wine for that, and that's a year's membership they have, plus their coaching, which they don't pay for.
Right, you guys stick together, you've got 4.
This is Stu, one of the many volunteers that have been coaching young golfers at the Lundin Ladies for years.
There's been a long history of the ladies' club looking after especially the youngest players. This is the best place to get the under-12s started on golf.
Is it free?
If you join the club, then no extra cost for the coaching.
The idea that you could be 12 years old and a member of a golf club is like, it's like impossible to me. Like, it doesn't even make any sense.
We had another member who was here earlier on this morning, and she joined this club when she was 7, and she's now 87.
Wow, 80 years as a member.
One down. Well, that would have been quite good anyway.
My interest is particularly young girls. You know, young girls didn't used to play golf and certainly gave it up if they did when they were 15 or 16. It wasn't seen as cool. Now, you know, we're seeing many young women in golf really reaching great heights.
Up to the end of June, you're in Erik's team over here.
Okay.
It's really simple, guys, unless it doesn't work, in which case it'll be really complicated. You've just got to try and get one of your team's balls to stop in one of the shapes. Any questions? They may well lip out from the circles, and that's just life.
That's good.
It's fun on a golf theme. You know, we've got a few coaching inputs, but it's light touch and it's giving the kids something fun to do.
Yeah.
And if they want to come back next Tuesday, great.
Yeah.
Every Tuesday, that's our job, bring them back to the next one.
The club's a big part of the community, and the juniors have always learnt the trade here and always been taught the courtesies of golf. Most men in the village will say that they learnt their golf here.
And then when they were big enough or old enough or they could hit the ball past a certain feature, then it's time to go across the road.
When Stu says across the road, he means it literally. Located directly across the street on the shore of Largo Bay sits the Lundin Golf Club.
There are historical ties to the ladies' club. The first 5 captains of the ladies' club were all men, and they were all captains of this club. There is a distinct connection.
The Lundin Golf Club was founded in 1868, but to really understand its history and that of the Lundin ladies, we have to go back even further and include one more golf course. Just down the road is Links, which dates back to 1846 and is one of the oldest locations on the planet to play organized golf.
Between Lundin Golf Club and the Leven clubs, we have a sort of shared history of the Tom Morris legacy, as you would call it.
Originally 9 holes, Leven approached a then young Tom Morris to advise on bunker positioning in 1865, and they called on him again 3 years later to advise on a 9-hole expansion. So when Lundin Golf Club began in 1868, they shared the 18-hole course with Links. Add to that the Lundin Ladies Club, which occupied a small stretch by the beach starting in 1891, and this was a very concentrated area for golf.
As golf became more and more popular in the 1900s, it became obvious that you couldn't get a tee time, so the clubs managed to get land and designed their own 18 holes. So we used part of the original ladies club for our second 9 holes.
So in 1909, the Lundin Ladies Golf Club was moved to its current location with 9 holes designed by James Braid.
Did James Braid work on this course's redesign at
Yes.
the same time as doing the ladies club?
Yes.
Braid's redesign kept many of the original Morris holes as is, which can still be played today. The last bit of history predates all of these clubs by some 3,000 to 6,000 years. Just before the green on the second hole, in the middle of the fairway, you'll come across a trio of prehistoric stones protruding from the earth.
They believe that it was just used as a meeting, some kind of meeting place, like a community centre.
Like the first tee?
Community centre, you
Okay,
know.
interesting. Oh, wait, what? This is where
This is what they believe it looked like.
Oh my goodness. If a ball hits the standing stone, is there a rule?
No,
Free drop?
no.
Not a free
If you
drop.
lie beside the back of them, no free drop.
Then you're just part of the karma of history.
Yeah, you just have to take.
Who put those there? I just still, I cannot wrap my head around it. Today we're here for like a unique course that you've heard of but never played.
Yes, I'm excited. Like, I love a par 3. Like, a 9-hole course is where it's at, I think, right now. And it's a beautiful day. And I know there's tons of history here, and I'm really stoked to learn about it.
Hi, I'm Eric.
Joining us today are Maisie and Oliver, 2 of the club's prominent junior players, along with Captain Heather. All together, we make a perfect multi-generational group, befitting of a course with so much history.
I want you to go first.
You should go first. You're the host.
Heather should go first.
No, but
If you don't want
I'll
to.
be at the end anyway. On you go, Beth.
All right. Well, this is scary because I haven't hit a golf shot in a while, but since
What's
like,
a while? Like a week?
Sunday.
Yeah, 3 days, she says. A while, 3 days.
See?
Oh, that's fine.
That's one thing in America that we have, but they don't have here. Breakfast ball.
Yeah, I like the breakfast ball.
Good. Yeah. Yay, Maisie. Don't worry, I'm a professional and I just hit out of bounds. Totally fine. Pressure's off.
Nice.
That'll work.
Right down the middle.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah. And we're off. Now we get to experience a round of golf together.
I know, exciting.
This is great. You said you haven't been playing much recently?
No, the last event I played was October of last year.
Okay.
And I'd had enough. I got pretty bad burnout.
Okay, yeah. Makes sense. I mean, pro golf is kind of intense.
It's pretty hard, and I've been doing it since 17 years.
Wow.
And then I got this opportunity to go to rural Ohio, Marion to be exact, and run a par 3 course for 3 months. I just got back Saturday.
Oh, you literally have not been here for 3 months.
No.
That looks good.
What was that like?
It's quite grounding. 'cause
Right.
I've been traveling the world for the last 17 years, and then
Right.
suddenly I was in one place for 3 months, and like
Not focused on the swing.
not at all. I played like 4 times. I haven't kept score since probably November,
Right.
which is like that isn't a thing. I haven't done that my whole life.
Is it just me, or am I seeing a parallel between that experience and like this experience?
No, it totally is. And when you asked me to come, I thought that was wild because it's so crazy that I just come from a place really similar to this. Here's what we're talking about.
Yeah.
The stones.
They call it a henge,
Like Stonehenge, but
like Stonehenge,
whoa.
but this is like Golfhenge.
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 Yeah. So is the idea to hit it in between them or over them?
Right through the middle.
Away for the bunkers on the right, because there's 2 bunkers on the right,
Oh.
but there's only one on the left.
Get it through, you score a goal.
Oh, challenge accepted. I had to hit it between them. I just had to.
Nice shot. I'm gonna try to hit a low one.
That's perfect.
That is a fun shot.
It looked fun.
Who's the best golfer you've ever played with, Maisie? It's okay, you can say it's me. It's fine.
Yeah, probably.
Nice.
That'll do it.
It's real bouncy, isn't it?
Yeah, it's just safely.
So I should hit this like 20 yards shorter, or?
Yeah, it's up to you, I guess.
I know, but you're supposed to help me.
You're the pro.
Touche.
Probably in the hole.
Probably hole in one. Wow.
Probably. That looks good.
How do you like playing here?
I just enjoy it because it's quite a calm wee course. It's not too big
Right.
either.
Yeah, that's good. It's a good place to learn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And for over 125 years, the Lundin Ladies Golf Club has been just that. I've seen firsthand the passion and dedication these ladies and a few gentlemen have for exposing generations of juniors to this great game.
Good putt.
So if you're over 7 and swinging the club for the first time, or like Beth, coming back to the game, the Lundin Ladies will be here to guide you on your way.
Thank you.
Do people birdie this hole very often?
Well done. Thank you.
Beth does.
Duh.
Duh. That was fun.
Oh.
Thank you, Heather.
You're welcome.
Appreciate it.
Enjoyed
That was
this.
great.
London ladies.
Yeah.
We might
it's-
see you back sometime.
I'll definitely be back.
Good.
Yeah, definitely.
Pleased to hear that. Beth, thank you, Beth. That's
Thank
lovely.
you.
Thank you. Very,
Thanks
very
for having
well played
us.
on the
Oh,
nose.
thanks.
Thank you.
Thanks, Oliver, for letting us play with you.
Thank you.
Thanks, Maisie.
Thank you.
See you soon.
Thanks.
It was great.